Greetings, and welcome to the Library of Deep Knowledge. I am Naho the Storyteller, and I have a tale to tell you. Today, I'm joined by almost the whole crew. We've got Momo,
Pyong.
we got Miki. Nice.
Hello.
We've got Crystal. We've got Crystal. I swear we do. We've got Eva.
Hello.
And we've got Wild.
I exist! Liminally!
I had to time that burp.
And we are going to be continuing the tale of Tokyo Necro. I basically don't remember what happened last time.
I don't remember anything.
Oh, the pipes! The pipes, remember?
There's always the pipes, Miki. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Okay, so the pipes were falling, and then there was like a whole battle on the street while they were in like the district that was known for all the anime stuff. Do you remember? And then I played the pipe sound.
Okay,
I told everybody.
Now I remember.
I remember things, so you don't have to.
I had a lot going on this week.
I'm sure you did. I'm glad that you're here. We're all happy that you're here, and that you made it. You survived.
Yes,
I'm proud
I
of you.
did. All right, let's get this continued.
To be continued. For a second there, I thought it was a James Bond intro. Oh wow! Right off to the races today, aren't we? Okay. Beyond the crowd of onlookers, I just barely make out several metallic legs.
Ah, yes, we literally, the last thing was the pipe sound. Got it.
Yeah. I was so excited to play the pipe sound. That's why I remember. I was like, "Can I please play the pipes? Please, let me man the pipes." Did a pipe runner crash into the ground from above? Mere seconds after I realized what had occurred, my vision is clouded by white smoke. The pipe runner must have, and I can't read any of that. The pipe runner must have collided with a pipe. Thank you. The pipe runner must have collided with a pipe during its fall, releasing a cloud of hot, scalding steam onto the streets. Is that me?
Yeah, that's you.
Looks like. Oh, get back!
All right, who's gonna be Iria? Because Akani's not here. Eva?
You want me to do it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I'm sorry.
10 out of 10.
I'm getting warmed up, I'm sorry.
No, like, for what's going on, that's perfect, actually.
Hold on one sec. Just got it. Alright. I hurriedly back away from the area while still shielding Iria with my body. My reflexes don't fail me. We managed to put some distance between ourselves and the crash site to avoid being burned.
Wild. Take this one.
Ah! It burns! Ah!
Countless people who weren't as lucky as us come stumbling out of the steam cloud with their faces contorted in pain.
Soon.
Iria tightens her grip around my waist. The steam doesn't help things at all. Don't worry. They weren't close enough for it to be lethal. There shouldn't be any lasting injuries if they make it to the hospital.
If I could change the color of that text, I would.
It's just so bad, dude. Hold on, let me see if I can put it against my other monitor. Maybe it'll help. For a tourist spot, there were actually a surprisingly low amount of people caught in it. We should be thankful for that, at least.
I see.
Iria, you're not hurt, are you?
I'm good. Thanks, Soon.
I was only doing my job.
But if it hadn't been for your job, you wouldn't have protected me. Yeah. Oh,
Iria
Jim.
asks, furrowing her brow. What? I had to take a moment to think. What if she wasn't my client, but rather a friend? Wait, is she a friend? No, she's more like...
Wow. I can't believe you're actually giving it a serious thought.
Let's forget about me for a moment. Your clothes are soaked.
Huh? Whoa.
Her skirts become almost completely see-through from all the water it's absorbed.
I think that word is shirt.
Her shirts become almost completely see-through from all the water it's absorbed. It's just this background. It looks like skirt. Ugh. Okay. Her drenched clothes have stuck to her body, revealing all her curves and even part of her underwear. She can't stay like this. Luckily for us, there should be a clothing store around here.
Matt Soup.
What do you mean you're at soup? I take a quick look around. Sure enough, I spot a clothing vendor among all the other shops.
Oh, that's good. Let's go buy me some clothes then.
The two of us push our way through into the next aisle of... The two of us push our way through the crowd of people with me taking point.
I know I don't have to do that anymore. I just did it for the bet.
I know. The gathered onlookers have grown surprisingly agitated since the pipe runner fell. It doesn't help that this place is a busy tourist spot to begin with. Moving around at a steady pace isn't exactly easy. But right now, even the tumult of the crowd feels distant to me. If it hadn't been my job, would I have protected Iria? I probably would have. But that's not the part that bothers me. If Iria ever regains all of her memories, how will that affect our relationship? With no shared goal to connect us, would we suddenly treat each other as complete strangers? Or end up bonding over the unusual circumstances we've both had to endure? Would it be better for her not to remember? Or should I just treat this as yet another job and coldly fulfill my obligations? According to Kansu, Iria is showing a particular interest in me. I dismissed it all at the time, though. Why is that? Do I fear being loved? Do I not feel worthy of such a thing? Or could it be that... Huh? I've lost sight of Iria. How could I have been so careless? A complete failure of a bodyguard. I take a quick look around and the streets are still packed with people panicking about the hot steam. It would take a considerable amount of effort to try and find Iria in this crowd. I can't exactly retrace my steps either. At least not when I'm surrounded by this many people. Besides, she might have gone off on a side street to get around the crowd. It would only complicate things further if we ended up missing each other. Also, Iria knows which clothing store to come to. I doubt Milgram would be bold enough to attack her in this crowd, so it's probably best if I just wait for her to arrive. Leaving the tumult of the streets behind me, I make my way into the store. Just as I'm about to use my connery to try and contact Iria, I sense someone's presence behind me.
So,
It's Iria, standing by the entrance with an annoyed look on her face.
let me guess. You thought I got lost in the crowd.
How did you get here before me?
Dunno.
You used this by...
I learned how at the pool.
Iria enters a nearby pod. A lot of clothing shops these days have no clerks at all. Instead, what waits for you in each store is a long row of 3D scanners. They can print whatever clothes you picked right there on the spot. I patiently wait for Iria to finish scanning and printing process. To finish the scanning and printing process. I look down at my connery. I'm still not getting through to Ryoko. I might as well just send her a mail explaining the situation. Is my audio good? Am I doing okay?
Yes, you're doing fine.
Thank you. This is a really good day for me. Noticing her shadow looming over me, I look up and realize that Iria's already finished changing. Oh, did your clothes finish drying?
No, I just had this thing print a duplicate.
You could have picked out something cute, though. I mean, we did come all this way.
What? You think the shirt I'm wearing right now isn't cute?
I take a long, hard look at Iria's chest. Her shirt reads, Lightspeed Gurium. Not really, no.
Are you for real? Girium's awesome though. You have any idea how fast he is?
I hear he goes to light speed.
Oh.
That's a good one. What's the cool about what's he say all the time? Kurushima. No, I don't know. Urameshi. It's a pretty good one. There we go. Sorry.
No, what?
It's been so long since I actually watched the show that I don't remember things he says.
You don't remember Kuwabara?
Of course I remember Kuwabara.
Yeah, my username used to be Kuwabara Pizza Guy.
I mean, to be fair, he's the best character in the show.
He is the best character. He has the best arc too. He starts off as an asshole and then he's just like ends as an asshole, but he's like our asshole, you know?
Yeah, underneath all of the asshole, he's a great guy.
Yeah. Urameshi.
Anyway,
I'm
continuing on.
You reach out to push the startup button and boom! He's already up and raring to go. It's great!
I'm not sure I follow.
Huh.
Iria lets loose what seems like the longest. I gotta sit down.
Hold on, you were standing? Do you stand when you do this?
Yes.
Do you not?
That's how you're supposed. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Oh, well, I've been sitting.
Wait! Is it
all
just
the
me and
time.
Miki who are standing?
I mean, should I try and stand? I don't know.
Yes,
Does it
you
need
get
a
more.
big-
You get more vocal range when you stand. You're able to get more out of your diaphragm when you stand. It's how the
Wish my
professionals do
monitor's
it.
been higher than.
Wild, do you not stand when you do this? I thought it was just. I thought everybody was.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Ignoring the belch, Iria lets loose what seems like the longest sigh of her entire life.
Yeah, like I don't actually have a mic stand, so I have to physically hold my mic. But like,
Is it like karaoke hour for you?
It's karaoke hour for Naho.
it's more
Dame,
like three
dame.
of them. But yes.
Dame yo, dame nano yo.
You gotta do the little hip sway while you're singing. You know, you gotta get like.
I mean, I don't have a camera, so you don't see it, but I am.
It's good. It's good. Iria lets loose what seems like the longest sigh of her entire life. She's clearly disappointed with my answer. I might come around to it if I watch a few episodes.
Gotcha. Get ready for an all-weekend. Oh gosh, how do you say that name again?
Girium.
All-weekend Girium marathon, then. No chickening out.
Iria proclaims, pointing a finger at me. It really makes me wonder exactly what kind of anime this Lightspeed Girium is. Honestly, I can't even begin to imagine. Is this Girium like another IP from this publisher or developer?
No,
perhaps?
it's just a spoof on Gundam.
Yeah, that's what I think. Ooh, that looks really good. Too bad I can't eat. Although we're momentarily tempted by a flashy sign that reads, "Try our green curry udon, a new Asakusa specialty." Irie and I ultimately end up heading to the local Doom Burger instead. We pick a two-seater table and sit down facing each other. Oh wait.
You just got a really deep voice, okay?
Is this where you order?
Who hit the ruin dramatic tension button?
We don't need it. We don't. We can do it all by ourselves.
you order?
Is this where you order?
Iria asks, glancing around. Yeah. Accepting orders via a touch panel is how the vast majority of these fast food chains operate.
Shop smart, shop S smart. I saw for a second.
Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the store.
Yeah, see, there it is, S smart, and that's like actually the. Oh, damn it. The like that's the actual logo from Evil Dead, also. So how did they get away with this?
Can't keep getting away with it.
I wonder if they're like a sub. I mean, maybe
They're not.
No,
No.
No
Okay,
way.
never mind.
there ain't no way. It's probably like a fictional chain, so they didn't really kind of like.
Or maybe
It's
it's,
just a
the fact
reference.
that it's the fact that they aren't using the colors of it. Anyway,
You could also just do Smrt instead of Mart.
unfortunately,
Smirt.
that's not what they did.
Naho, I can't read that.
It's my line.
Wow, so this is how...
Oh, are we doing dramatic tension?
No.
Okay. Is it me?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. So this is. Okay, give me a second. Wow. So this is how you. Whoa, that was fast.
Before she can even finish her sentence, the automatic delivery system brings her food to the table. Iria looks surprised, but this is the speed people expect from a restaurant like this.
Hey, mind if I go ahead and eat?
Not at all.
Okay, here we go. Not bad.
I can't help but notice that the gun with the massive bayonet is labeled as a Voorhees.
All I'm reminded of is the gunblade from Final Fantasy.
Right. But that one actually has a pistol grip, and it's like,
Hmm.
yeah, no, that's just its bayonet.
Did we get a clip of when I let out that really big belch?
We're gonna.
Damn it! I can't read. The burgers here are made from synthetic meat and tower vegetables grown at the vertical farms. If you eat them while they're still warm, the taste isn't actually half bad. It pales in comparison to Ryoko's homemade cooking, but we're more than used to it at this point. Iria, on the other hand, seems to be eating fast food for the first time.
Oh, it's Subcon.
An image of Tokyo, Tokyo's elusive digital songster shows up on the touchscreen we used to order our food earlier. She's not hacking into it in real time. It's pre-recorded that footage, which allows us to quietly sit there and admire her performance. Fragmented lyrics accompanied by a melody that sounds cobbled together. Her music is by no means flawless, polished work. No means a flawless, polished work of art. One might even say it feels a touch amateurish, and yet it's managed to capture the hearts in Tokyo's citizenry. Who could have created her? For what purpose does she sing? And how can she hack into every electronic device in the city? Some say she's the ghost of a digital fairy that was awarded a certificate of residence at a good century ago. Others claim she's a form of large-scale propaganda created by the Empire Energy Corp. The storm of hearsay and rumors circulating around Subcon only serves to deepen the mystery of her background. Iria listens intently to the song, her gaze fixated on her tonograph. Hold up a sec, I think she's singing about Midnight
I think
Shores.
that's Iria.
Oh. Okay.
Hold up a sec. I think she's singing about Midnight Shores.
Midnight Shores. The VR program created by Hogyo Iria. I strain my ears to try and pick up on the lyrics. But it all sounds entirely too abstract. Like a bunch of words and phrases strewn together at random. To me, it feels more like a little far-fetched to try and connect these lyrics with Iria's VR program. Isn't that a bit of a stretch?
Huh? No way! I hear it in my ghost. I think it was...
Iria keeps staring at the rainbow-colored web of data displayed by her Conray.
God, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Don't force yourself. We'll figure things out eventually. It's not like me to offer baseless words of consolation. Can we really figure this out? And will I be able to protect Iria should Milgram attack us again? Oh. I recall the events of that day. My Kakama was no match for his skills. What? Is that how you say it? CQAMA? Kakama?
Yes, CQAMA.
I'm gonna say Kakama.
No.
It rolls off the tongue. Kakama.
This is the sad troops all over again.
We love the sad truth.
Would you like or fum? the Prindle. The sheer power of his anti-armor suit combined with the impeccable movements of his side pistols. I was at his mercy from the beginning to end. And that gaze of his. Milgram knew my father. And call it a hunch, my mother as well.
So,
Hmm?
what's wrong? You're spacing out again.
I'm okay. I was just taken in by the music.
Huh? By that music?
The screen has been playing something else for a while now. Specifically, a song by Sukiyaki Daisuke, a full digital enka rapper. He's accompanied by an assortment of background dancer ninjas, all wearing black suits and wielding carbon katanas. Sukiyaki Daisuke isn't just a singer. He's also the head of an underground assassin's guild called the Deconstruction Ninjas, or so his personal lore goes. You know, VTubers and all that.
I think it's really funny that So knows this much about him.
According to the guild, the essence of the ninja is ever-changing. As long as one's heart is in the right place, they need no uniform, katana, or even shurikens. Indeed, even someone in a suit can walk the path of a ninja.
Kind of an odd duck, if you ask me.
You shut your mouth.
Never.
On that point, I certainly agree.
Also, enka rapper. I'm trying to wrap my head around what that would even sound like.
Are you trying to wrap your head around it?
Indeed.
Okay. This is I'm gonna go get another drink.
Yes, go right ahead. Crystal, are you here with us? Because it's your turn.
One sec.
Her mic muted and then unmuted for a second.
Oh, maybe her mic settings, switched or something to a different device.
What if she's talking right now and it's being absorbed by the void?
You know what? Very fair. The damn void. But I've had problems with Discord switching all my stuff. For no
that's
reason.
happened to me. That happened to me too. That's why my audio settings have been all fucked up these past few streams where you can't even hear me. But what I had to end up doing is I had to unplug my audio interface and then plug it back in, then go into my Discord settings and alter everything. And then like now I sound like I used to, like an actual professional setup would supposed to sound like. But I don't know. Discord's weird.
Professional. And you even stand, which is impressive.
An enemy stand.
I should try that one.
Crystal,
It's an enemy.
if you're there and having issues, type in chat.
Talk to us from the beyond the
Anything, please. Ah. Hit my
Oh,
neck on
no.
hit my neck
Oh,
on the
no.
mic.
You hit your neck on the mic? What are you doing? How'd you hurt your neck?
No, I mean my chin. My bad. I hit my chin on the mic.
I'm just like, how'd you get your mic all the way to your neck?
Oh no! I'm sorry. I did it again.
Beat it up. Beat up the mic. Take back your honor.
I'm beating it
We
up.
choose
like
violence.
I'm beating it up like a one of those things like the that boxers use, the pummeler thing. The bag.
The small one, right?
Yeah. The one that you kind of like, you just kind of do your wrist movement with, and if you fuck up, it hits you in the face and it hurts really bad.
Oh my god.
It's like you kind of like you hold on, I gotta look this up now.
You must look it up.
I found it. Speed bag.
Speed thing.
Yeah, it's a speed bag. You use your
Yeah,
wrist
oh
and-
yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah. I hit myself in the face with one of those once while I was at a friend's house. I was doing the thing.
A common occurrence.
Yeah.
Crystal.
We could do a quick like ruin dramatic tension so while Crystal's
She's-
working on her
She's
stuff.
not here. She's left the voice channel.
Yeah, she's probably working on her stuff, or if not, like even restarting her computer. So, welcome back.
Am I alive?
Yes.
Yeah, welcome
Bye.
back.
Fighting! This stupid settings fixed it!
Okay.
Hi, Crystal. It's good to see you.
Does that mean you've been saying stuff all stream and just nothing came through?
Yes!
You didn't know that you had some insightful things to talk about, and we
Okay.
didn't even hear it.
Well, give
It's
us
okay.
the
I think
lowdown
I
on things that
fixed
you had
it now,
said.
so let's roll. Let's see. Greeted the audience. Nothing heard. I don't know what the heck's going on, but hey, whatever. We fixed it.
All
Welcome
right.
back. Welcome
That's good
back.
to hear from you. Welcome back.
Ethica's just as an Ethica if it's
Yeah.
not you, honestly.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
The floor is yours, my friend.
Let's roll. So, we're going up against a laboratory. Which means we'll have to take extra measures to strengthen our security going forward. Being constantly on the defensive isn't really my style, though. Good thing I'm a living dead stalker. My job is to put down necromancers. There's only one problem. How do we track down Milgram and his men? When in doubt, turn to Kansu. Perfectly sound logic, which is why I'm heading towards Snowbound Nirvana. Hell, I might even meet up with Son and Iria there. I'm not just looking for an excuse to see Sue, okay? And I'm definitely not thinking about giving her a bit of tender lovin'. Really, I'm not! Scat's honor! Hiya! Are Son and Iria around? Hey. Listen up, you masochistic pig! Huh? That's weird. A little verbal abuse usually never fails to snap her back to reality.
What was the chain sounds I was just hearing?
Yeah, I heard that
Oh.
too.
Bobber's here.
The cat?
Bobbers. No, it's a Bobby. Sue continues intently staring at her monitors, like I'm not even here. I walk up to her and give her shoulder a tap.
Huh?
It nearly makes her fall off her seat, but I act just in time to catch her. You okay, Sue?
Ethica. Do you have any business with me?
Nah, I just came over to see what you're... Nah, I just came over to see how you're doing.
I'm doing fine.
Is she, though? An unfinished pack of noodles sits forgotten on her desk. Did something happen with Son and Iria?
No, I mean...
Oh, she's getting flustered. Not enough to make her any more talkative, though. Iria's a real cutie, isn't she?
Iria. Tokyo Iria.
Sue repeats the name like someone trying to remember a fading dream.
Ethica? Do you like Iria?
I think that's... Okay, no, that was...
Oh, she came here with Son, right? She's a charming girl, no question about that. If Son hadn't been around, I might have even made a move on her.
Her memories still haven't returned, have they?
Well, we do what we can to help her. So she's actually been remembering bits and pieces.
And?
What do you mean?
Is she happy?
Of course! She's like a little angel. I answer without a shred of hesitation. I've never seen anyone more full of life.
In that case,
Like I said, though, she really is like an angel. She floats high above us in the clouds. Who knows when she might fly off? Makes you really wish you could grab her by the wings to show her the joys of life down here on Earth, you know?
I
Sue hangs her head low. Low enough to completely hide her expression. After chewing it over multiple times in her mind, she finally musters the courage to speak up.
I love machines. I even want to become one.
That puts some pieces into place. Explains why she gets along so well with Soon. Meanwhile, I'm the sort of girl who wears her heart on her sleeve. That might be a little uncomfortable for her. I should probably think twice about getting too touchy-feely here. Actually, wait just a gosh darn second. I wouldn't be keeping no horror Ethica if I didn't put emotions front and center, would I? Here's what I think, Sue. Even machines can have feelings, you know?
Uh-huh.
They say spirits can dwell in objects, right? It could be your favorite teacup or anything else. If you've been taking good care of it over a long period of time, it'll grow its own little soul.
That's nothing but an old folk belief.
Don't write it off like that. Like, take your Conry. It's practically become part of your body at this point. It could very well house a soul or two. It's just that it's got no way to properly communicate its feelings. It's more fun to view things that way, don't you think? I don't realize the true weight of my words until I'm finished speaking them. Everything I've just said applies perfectly to the trembling young girl sitting in front of me right now. So, look. I put an arm around her shoulders. She's so frail and cold. I gotta warm her up. You don't have to keep it all bottled up inside, okay? She's trembling like a leaf. I can feel her sobbing. I'm not gonna ask. I know you can't talk about it. But you're not the only one. We all have our reasons for stuff. Like how you choose to hunker down out here in the middle of nowhere. Or how you're actually able to talk properly, but trained yourself to intentionally stutter. I'm not gonna ask, and I'm not gonna pry. There's no shortage of people who want nothing more than to leave their past behind them. But if you ever feel like the past's becoming too much to handle on your own, and you come to a point where you think you're ready to bare your heart to someone, when that time comes, I'd be more than happy to lend an ear. I mean that. I really do.
Ethica. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I stand up and walk over to the sink. Sue's fridge is always packed with cold drinks, but I think the occasion calls for something warm. We drink our cups of Chinese tea in silence. Looks like Sue's finally managed to calm down a bit. There's still a shadow over her features, though. I think I know just the thing to cheer her up with. Sue, let's go on a date. You don't wanna?
It's not that.
Cool. Then it's settled. Let's go.
But it's getting late.
Which is why we need to hurry. I dance towards the entrance like someone in a musical. Come on, beyond this door lies a world filled with...
Ethica.
What is it, Sue? Sue stands up and faces me.
Thank you.
She smiles. Amazing. I'm so happy. I've never seen her smile like that.
But we can't go on a date.
Huh? Why not? It'd be loads of fun.
Because you're already in love with someone else.
That obvious, huh?
Yeah. I could tell.
I see. Bit of a shame, though. There's something different about Sue now that we've had our little heart-to-heart. She feels closer, somehow. Cuter, too. I could totally fall for her.
But if you're concerned about me... I'd rather have sex than go on a date.
Well, okay.
If anyone wants to do the thing, now's the time to do the thing. And there it is. All right, who's getting Sue? Who's getting Ethica?
Lovely.
Not it!
What about Wild?
That means he voluntold himself.
Yeah.
God damn, alright.
Person.
I mean, it's obviously going to be me and Wild because we haven't really had any voice acting yet.
Fair enough!
Get it!
Works too!
Get a little freaky in there. Okay.
Whee!
Get freaky.
Now,
Alright, who's freak on!
Now, for anyone who's new here and is going, is this guy about to get banned? this is an R15 patch, meaning that while the lead-ups to these things happen, the scenes themselves do not. They get to the point where, yeah, there's no way that the thing didn't happen, but
The minute they hit third base, it's over. Like they don't.
yeah. And any CGs that would be in the lead-up have been edited to not be a bannable offense.
Whee!
I will take over for Ethica.
You sleep with night.
Call this a bangable offense. Alright.
I said bannable? Don't be weird.
Well, you do what
Okay,
you want here.
I won't be weird then. Ethica, will you sleep with me?
If that's what she wants, far be it from me to turn her down.
Absolutely. I could do with the exercise.
Thanks.
And the scene is over.
GG,
No, it is not.
I mean, once the location changes, that's when that ends, but
No. I did not waste my points on that.
but I will accept the spirit of the redeem for this particular case, because it's one of the reasons that I don't want anyone being uncomfortable unless
Fair
I'm also
enough.
uncomfortable.
Fair.
That reminds me, I still haven't delivered on that promise I made the last time I came here. Guess this'll do as payment then.
Ethica,
Sue grips my clothes, her upturned gaze flush with hot desire. Meanwhile, her lips tremble with embarrassment. God, she's cute.
I want you to tie me up.
Again, I'm also going to say it's really funny that there are none of these scenes on her own route.
Say no more.
Use the tougher rope.
It's been a while. Hope I still remember how. What Sue's referring to is a hardened type of synthetic spider silk. The semi-transparent vanilla version is all soft and flexible, but this one's harder and rougher, made to resemble a classic hemp rope. We have all kinds of tools these days to restrict someone's movement. They're both easy to handle and designed not to put any strain on the body. If you're just looking to enjoy some S&M play, you'd go with one of these. But there are people out there who specifically seek out and enjoy bondage via rope or shibari. I'm talking about people who want to feel the rope tighten against their skin, the type who enjoy tying up others or getting tied up themselves. We have imitation ropes designed to cater to this particular niche. I tie Sue's wrists behind her back. Then I run the rope above and below her chest. With every knot I tie, Sue's body squirms a bit.
Wow, I didn't expect to crack this soon.
The rope bites into her soft, pale flesh, leaving reddish marks on her skin. I'm not exactly a rope tying expert, so I can't make it too complex. When I'm finished, I put an eye mask on her, then make her go down on all fours.
What
And
a tasteful crop.
And that's it.
In the end, we keep going. Wait, no, are we gonna...
Keep going.
Okay. In the end, we keep going until Sue nearly faints. After we're done, I gently undo the rope from her body. Yeah, the scene's over, so we'll continue with the people who actually are reading these now.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
You did great. You both did great.
Got a little steamy in here for a sec.
And it always ends up being me and Wild, I've noticed.
Now, Kith.
God, I can't wait till we get to Chaos Child.
It's gonna be so great.
Because there's one scene that I've already gone through.
Ah, yes.
Wild and Naho are
yes.
it was my OTP.
Oh my gosh.
Yay!
Yes, that must be the real reason that everyone does it on those scenes.
You didn't know?
I highly encouraged it. But that's besides the point. Alright, let's continue.
Okay. Okay. Sue softly massages the red spots left by the rope, staring at them with an almost spellbound expression. She thinks of them as kiss marks, I guess? They're important to her. You could say they serve as proof of the physical and emotional connection we made during sex. Almost like a reminder imprinted on her skin, a tangible manifestation of the joy that shook both her body and soul. How are you feeling? Satisfied?
Yes. Sex with you feels reassuring.
Oh? I'm kinda... Or rather, I'm very happy to hear that. I lean in to try and kiss her, but...
We can't.
Huh?
I can't be your girlfriend.
Womp womp.
Plomp.
It takes longer to finish eating than I anticipated. The conversation with the old ladies must have left me listless. When we step back out onto the streets, it's already gotten dark.
Eva?
Oh, it's me! I'm sorry!
We're so used to it being Akane, I know.
Wow, look how pretty it is!
The Sensoji remains a prime destination for tourists, even now. The multitude of twisting hot pipes covering it do little to tarnish the inherent beauty of the lit-up Kaminarimon at night.
Hey, can we go check out the shops over there?
We're running short on time.
Just a quick little peek. Pretty please.
Okay, fine. I suppose we might as well.
Awesome!
I attempt to call Ryoko to let her know that we'll be running a touch late. That's odd. I'm still not getting through to her. She did reply to my message, though.
Monsoon, this way!
Oh, sorry. I'm coming. I hastily send Ryoko another message and hurry after Iria.
Wow, check out those dongos. They look amazing. God, and the taiyaki? Oh, these are deep fried, Manju? What's this? Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass. Whoa! Have a look at that!
so hungry after looking at all this.
I'm also
can't-
hungry.
I
have
can't
not eaten
eat
today.
until 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh my god. Ah. Iria skips and hops from store to store with an energy of a kid at Christmas. Didn't you just eat a whole hamburger?
There's always room in here for sweets.
Iria proclaims, slapping her stomach as she dances amid the crowd. I have a feeling that it doesn't go to her stomach. Seeing her like this really warms my heart. If only this moment could last forever. A warm, syrupy, sweet lie, or the cold, harsh truth. Perhaps it'd be better for Iria never to regain her memories. After a long day, it's finally time to head back to the agency. Are you feeling okay? You ate a whole lot.
Not to worry. I left some room in here for dinner.
Understandable, considering Ryoko's culinary skills. I'm plenty full myself, but when I think about Ryoko's homemade dishes, even I start to feel like I could wolf down another serving or two. I could get used to days like this.
So?
Iria takes a long, hard look at my face.
Are you still feeling down?
What?
So, Milgram, I think he's called. I get that he's, like, really strong. But here's the thing. You actually managed to keep me safe from him.
She's got it all wrong. Mitsumi's the one who protected us.
So cheer up. Don't let the bad thoughts take over. You gotta stay positive.
Did I really look that depressed?
Oh, wait. You didn't realize how you were acting?
I didn't. In fact, I had absolutely no idea. No idea.
I'm not asleep. But you can't exactly call this being awake either. I'm kinda just vacantly staring at the ceiling. God, I feel like shit. Not going away. Like drops of ink diffusing in water, this dark, muddy feeling only continues to spread, enveloping my heart. I'm not exactly proud of it, but I am kind of an idiot. Thinking things through isn't exactly my strong suit. I mean, who's just sit on their ass all day thinking, not me? Am I really fine with things the way they are now, though? I mean, sure, why not? Just go with the flow, you know? I always have. That's been my go-to answer, but really, I've just been running away. I've done all sorts of things to avoid confronting it. Intense training, dates with cute girls, intense sex with cute girls. They helped me forget, for a time. But things can't go on like this forever. I know that, goddammit! A lot has happened since Iria entered our lives. Sone's worries, Ryoko's strange absence, Sue's unusual gloominess, Milgram's attack, Dad being an asshat, although that's hardly anything new. and Kazuma, obeying his every beck and call. As for Kiri and myself, ugh. Ah. Ugh.
Wild, it's you. For real this time.
Oh shit, for real, for real. Hey.
Ethica,
Yeah, for
you
real.
in there?
Yeah, door's open.
Sorry, did I wake you up?
Nah, I'm fine. Tokyo hasn't changed much, though. He's still the same old dumbass I know and love.
What's with that grin? Is there something on my face?
Oh, sorry. It's nothing.
I've taken your rabbit punch in for repairs. Use the spare one in the meantime.
Alright, cool. Thanks. I can't imagine working without my trusty chainsaw. Fortunately, we can keep another one of the exact same type stored away in the armory for cases like this.
Also, Ryoko wants you to come downstairs.
Oh, she's back? Wonder where she's been.
Good question. She didn't tell me anything either. I was a little worried.
Huh. So not even Tokyo knew. That's surprising.
Foo! Hey, thanks for the lurk. Please.
Ida and Soen are back too, by the way. Sorry, go ahead.
Please enjoy the story.
We're going to have dinner, then a meeting.
Gotcha. I'll be down in it. Yeah, I can't be spending my whole day wasting away like this. The rest of the gang's already assembled when I arrive. But what catches my attention is... Smells like heaven here.
Alright, who wants to take over for Ryoko?
Oh, I could do it because if, like, Iria shows up at one point, so Eva doesn't have to make to like two-person.
I was about to suggest the same thing, so perfect.
Woo!
Woo!
I
Time
managed
for
to get...
Momo to be mom mode.
Momo. Oh, I'm sorry, that's bad.
Oh, good. I managed to get my hands on a set of rare spices earlier today, so I made some curry.
Oh yeah, Momo, do you want to try doing the voice?
I can try, I just don't know if it works because I talked so much yesterday. Just give me a second, I need to drink something.
Of course. If it's gonna be too much strain on your voice, then I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Okay, I got some water. I managed to get my hands on a set of rare spices earlier today, so I made some curry.
Crystal?
Hell yeah! I love your homemade curry.
You're acting like a child.
Iria doesn't seem to share in my excitement. I mean, sure, maybe I'm overdoing it a little, I'll give her that, but Ryoko's curry is just that good!
Are you sure about this, Iria?
Oh? What do you mean?
It's very simple, really. Ryoko's homemade curry is 1 in a million. Once you taste it, you'll be unable to live without it. The likelihood of not getting addicted is a mere 0.02%.
You're just making that up.
Here you go, everyone.
Iria makes an audible gulp. Her eyes are positively glued to her plate of curry. Can't exactly blame her, though. This isn't just any old curry we're talking about. It's Ryoko's very own recipe, made with expert care and tender love. Legend has it that it's actually the reason Ikatsu married her all those years ago.
Well then, dig in everyone, and have a taste of utter perfection.
Will you pipe down already? I was just gonna eat it anyway. Okay, let's give it a try.
Iria takes a bite.
Oh, hot!
Ryoko's homemade curry hits you like a freight train. But beneath all the heat, it does actually have a very flavorful taste. It's a masterful balance of umami and spiciness, creates a chemical reaction that produces all sorts of endogenous opioids in the brain. Probably.
My mouth is on fire! Need water!
This is a flavor meant for real adults. Pain you feel now is your punishment for that earlier remark. Alright, let's have a taste then. Water! I need water!
This isn't your dad's curry.
Huh? What's gone into everyone? I stare at the plate of hot spiced curry sitting ominously at the on the table. Looks to me. Emphasis on looks. I take a spoonful of curry roux and cautiously bring it to my mouth. Oh god, this is way too strong, Ryoko. Gotta have some water.
Oh dear, is that so? I'm so sorry.
While everyone else is in their literal deathbeds, Ryoko continues eating her curry at a steady pace. Even if she's affected by the heat, she's not showing any sign of it. She really is in a league of her own. While pouring everyone a glass of water, she looked with a thoroughly puzzled expression.
I went to Kasumi Gaseki earlier today and bought some spices at Amehoko on my way home. But maybe that wasn't such a good idea.
It all makes sense now. Kasumi Gaseki is home to a whole bunch of Russian info brokers. They use mesh jammers to block communication devices and prevent information from leaking out, which would explain why I couldn't get through to Ryoko earlier. Wait, this is no way to be calmly analyzing the situation. I need more water! Huh? Someone is still munching down on his curry, seemingly unaffected by the spices from hell!
Good soup.
Damn, his tongue must be made of iron! Oh, you know. Once everyone's finished eating and the dishes are put away, we gather back around the table to discuss everything we've learned today. I got a tip that the vice governor's body was discovered at the old Odaiba district, so that's where I headed. The military police insist there are no living dead involved in the case, though.
How very uncooperative.
You can say that again. Good thing Kazuma gave me a little present. I hand a holographic cube over to Ryoko. Apparently it was found on the vice governor's body.
I'll go ahead and play it then.
Wait a sec. I don't think Iria should see this.
I'm watching it.
But the stuff on this thing is...
I'm watching it.
She's not backing down. I get how she feels, though. Well, whatever. I get the feeling she's a bit too swept up in her own little whirlwind romance with Zone to really understand the severity of the situation. Watching this should help her get her feet back on the ground one way or another. I glance at Ryoko and signal for her to play the video file.
Oh yeah, Wild. You can voice the vice governor for this, if that's alright.
Sure.
The footage starts in a filthy room. It looks like it could be any one of the ruined buildings that were abandoned following the war. There's plenty of those littering the area outside the Yamanote line. The camera's now showing the vice governor. He's still alive and kicking. For now.
Let me go! Do you have any idea who I am? I'm the vice governor of Tokyo! Are you listening to me? You won't get away with this! It's only a matter of time until the military police has this entire place surrounded. And that's not all! I know people high up in the Empire Energy Corp. Even the likes of you must have heard of them. I'm talking about the SAD! The Empire Energy Corp's very own special task force!
I'm familiar with them.
The other person in the room is using a voice changer to mask his identity.
The city of Tokyo has made a private appeal to the Empire Energy Corp to have the SAD dispatched in order to save you.
See? I told you! They'll be here any...
The appeal was ignored.
What? You're lying! I know you are! You can't fool me that easily!
I can hear the sound of a portable tray being pulled closer off camera. The Vice Governor makes a desperate attempt to flee himself from his restraints, to no avail. The chair he's in doesn't budge an inch. The mystery man's left hand grabs the Vice Governor by the throat. His thick fingers coil firmly around the Vice Governor's neck, reaching all the way up to his ears while applying pressure to his Adam's apple. In his right hand is a needle. About 20 centimeters in length. It's extremely thin and hard. There's a holographic cube attached to its tip.
Time to begin.
He pushes the needle into the Vice Governor's skull through his temple. It penetrates his cranium and slowly forces its way into the depths of his brain.
The brain has no pain receptors. Having said that, this might still feel a little peculiar. The tip has reached the exact position of your thalamus. I'm quite good at this, wouldn't you agree?
No, for the record, I can't do the Russian accent and the voice changer voice at the same time. I'm not that good.
The voice changer thing sounds goofy. Just do the Russian accent, honestly.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm quite good at this, wouldn't you agree?
Without bothering to wait for an answer, the man pushes a second and third needle into the Vice Governor's head. The Vice Governor convulses as each new needle pierces his skull. The man's work continues for several minutes.
That's all of them.
Every single needle has been neatly inserted into the Vice Governor's skull, making him look almost like a live pincushion. As the rainbow-hued lights pulse in unison, a large three-dimensional image shows up on the holo screen.
Oh, is it still me?
Hang on. Okay, yeah, that's the Vice Governor.
What is this?
It's your brain. The lit up areas denote intense cerebral activity. The area around the amygdala.
Amygdala.
Well, that would be for one.
That's the singular. He's referring to the plural.
The amygdala.
The area around the amygdala, located in the limbic system, is chiefly responsible for processing the emotion of fear. As you can see, it's one of the brightest spots on the display.
What the? Why the hell are you doing this?
Let's just say I'm performing a demonstration of sorts. A comrade of mine was kind enough to lend me this.
Huh?
The man pulls out a beautifully curved knife. As he grips the hilt, the blade begins to silently light up, illuminating the dark room. It's what is known as a thermal karambit.
What are you?
Offering no answer, the man grabs the vice governor's hand. He draws the blade closer to his palm, an area of the body that remains soft, regardless of how muscular a person is.
Did you enjoy bedding all those sexoroids at the fortress? I'm sure you did. You even had a cerebral implant installed to amplify the pleasure you gain from sex. I've taken the liberty of modifying said implant in order to make you exceedingly sensitive to pain.
The man removes his karambit knife from the vice governor's palm. The wound has mostly been cauterized. The blade itself must be hot enough to burn flesh. The intention is to not let him die from blood loss.
When receptors receive stimuli, the pain is converted to electrical signals. Those signals are then transmitted through the nerves of the spinal cord. This creates a reflexive response in your muscles. Or it would if you could move your hands right now.
Ah! Fuck! What the hell? We had an agreement, god damn it!
Following said reflexive response, the electrical signals travel to the brain. This results in increased activity in the limbic system's amygdala. This is where things get complicated though. Cerebral activity is not localized to any particular area of the brain. Pain stimulates many different locations throughout it.
Enough! What's even the point of all this? Ah!
This time, the man buries his thermokarambit in the vice governor's arm. He makes a long vertical cuts along his muscles.
That's a typo, and I'm not sure which part.
Typos!
I'm not sure which part is the typo.
He makes
Who knows?
long
Rolling
vertical
with it.
cuts along his muscles.
Or he makes a long vertical
Sure.
cut along his muscles. Does he just make one, or does he make
Whichever.
many? Feels like it would just be
seeing
one.
as how he's trying to be precise, it would probably just be one. So yeah, you're right. He makes a
Fair.
long vertical cut along his muscles. Muscles.
It'd be
Probably.
more than one muscle, for sure.
Most likely, if we're going through, like, really long.
Because he's just
cut,
going
yeah.
up his arm.
Bro's just going to
Yeah.
town.
Yep. Not much blood is spilled, though.
We are necromancers, and as such we've worked very hard to try and make our undead creations nigh indistinguishable from actual living people. When Lemures is injected into a person, it causes a partial malfunction in the brain that makes it incapable of producing complex cerebral activity like the one we've just observed. Which is why we must imitate it.
The thrombokarambit continues to tear through the vice governor's flesh.
Thrombokarambit.
Yeah, thermokarambit.
I'm throbbing it right now. I'm throbbing it so good.
The thermokarambo.
The thermokarambit continues to tear through the vice governor's flesh. Agonized screams spilling forth from his lips with every new wound. He's probably no longer in any condition to hear what the man is saying.
Interestingly enough, though, the living dead cannot perfectly imitate a person's ability to express emotion. This makes it rather easy to distinguish genuine agony, like the one you're experiencing right now, from a living dead's imitation.
The ultimate example of this, something you're quite fond of yourself. I'm talking about sex, of course.
Humans are instinctively repulsed by the idea of having sex with a corpse.
Outside of like a handful of weirdos.
Well, we're not only those weirdos, I guess.
No, I think we are.
True enough. Certain perverts harboring abhorrent desires do exist as an exception to the rule, but for most people, the very thought of necrophilia is beyond revolting.
Are you familiar with the theory of 21 grams?
Ooh, I am.
Boy!
Are you guys?
No. Oh, no, 21? Oh, the soul?
There you go. You got it.
Yeah! Soul grams, yeah.
Yes, yes. Then yes.
To the vice governor, the time spent in that room must have felt like an eternity. He's bleeding from his eyes and mouth. His ears have been sliced off, and his body is dearly at its
Clearly.
His body is clearly, yeah. His body is clearly at its absolute limit. His approaching death and the immense amount of pain he's been subjected to will have dulled his response to fear.
An American physician in the early 20th century once conducted an experiment in which he had measured the weight of terminally ill patients on their deathbeds. The results were unexpected, to say the least. The patients lost a minuscule amount of weight at the exact moment of death. At first, even the physician himself refused to acknowledge the results of the experiment. He examined and reconsidered every potential factor, and even convinced his scientific peers to conduct the experiment themselves. Yet the results proved undeniable. And so, it eventually came to be accepted as fact that the human soul weighs 3/4 of an ounce.
The vice governor seems to have understood what the man has in store for him. And so, he sheds his final tears.
Worry not. At the moment of death, the brain releases a large amount of dopamine, beta endorphin, and serotonin. You won't feel any more pain.
The man buries his seething hot knife in the vice governor's heart. Immediately afterwards, the three-dimensional image of his brain lights up like a Christmas tree. It's as they say, a flame burns brightest right before it goes out. So soon. What is it like this?
I can't fucking read this.
Yeah, I also can.
Okay, don't worry. Stream is clear enough. Soon enough, the phenomenon ends and the image goes dark. The vice governor has died.
Well then,
And yet, the man continues his monologue. He's not talking to the vice governor, though.
how did you enjoy that little demonstration? As closing, allow me to impart an earnest warning. You may have escaped us once, but make no mistake. We're coming for you next, Tokyo area.
And with that, I have to get going. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Guys, have a wonderful, wonderful week, rest of your weekend,
have a
and
good
I will see you next
day.
week.
Hell yeah.
You have a good
Take
day.
care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Boy.
Iri is trying her very best to remain expressionless. But a quick glance is enough for me to notice how her shoulders are trembling. If anything, it would have been strange if she had simply shrugged off the fact that some weirdo just threatened her. Someone places a hand on Iria's shoulder to try and console her. Nice. He's learning.
So, the videotape on the holographic cube was recorded specifically to be sent to us.
That seems likely, yes.
It still doesn't really explain why the vice governor had to be killed, though. Maybe just to provoke us? Is that Fox?
At least now we're sure that Tang Yunshan and the suicide wannabes really were after Ethica. Offense is the best defense, as they say. And we do have a score to settle with Milgram. I say we strike at them directly.
I'd love to do just that, but we still don't know where Milgram is hiding. I actually went all the way to Ueno earlier today to look into that. We might have to rely on Konsu here.
Oh, that reminds me. I recall what happened at Snowbound Nirvana. Sue's been acting kinda strange as of late.
She knows something. And this is the proof.
Iria uses her Conry to bring up a new image. It shows Kurushima Michiya, expert in the field of cognitive ethology, neuroscience, and various other brain sciences. He worked at the University of Tokyo's very own Busujima laboratory, widely considered a prodigy at the time. His most notable work is an essay titled The New Generation Influencer Hypothesis. It supposedly outlined research pertaining to people with particularly high influence on society, although the vast majority of the original text has since been lost, leaving us nothing but mere synopsis. Kuroshima's last recorded place of residence was an apartment building located in Asakusa. And that's the extent of our current knowledge.
Where did you find this? Information on Kurushima Michiya isn't readily available on the public net.
It was on the Konsu's PC. It was on Konsu's PC. She must have used the highway.
I see. Sue's definitely been acting strange, and this would explain at least some of that, but... Huh. I stare at the display. There's something I'm missing, but I'm not quite sure what. Something doesn't quite add up.
I'm sure Konsu has her reasons. Perhaps there's something preventing her from sharing information with us.
Agreed.
We did actually go to Kuroshima's apartment in Asukaza. I'm sorry, let me go redo that. We did actually go to Kuroshima's apartment in Asukaza to ask around.
Asakusa.
Asukusa, sorry!
It's okay.
Would you like me to say it again?
Yes.
Okay. We did actually go to Kuroshima's apartment in Asuka. God damn it, no! No, okay, hold again. Asukuza. Okay.
Or they're just Asakusa.
Asakusa?
Yeah.
Asakusa, okay. We did actually go to Kuroshima's apartment in Asakusa to ask around. Didn't learn much though. Well, other than the fact that he was a recluse who mostly kept to himself. And then, last June, he just upped and vanished. Nothing's been heard from him since.
Another dead end, huh?
There's still other avenue. Is it avenue?
Avenue, yep.
There are still other avenues we can pursue. Even if his online records were deleted, we can't just erase a person's life and legacy that easily.
Exactly. We could look into the old Dokujima laboratory and...
Spusajima.
Huh?
What? Why are you looking at me like that? Wait, are you guys surprised to know that I know it's Busujima and not Dokujima? Do I literally look that illiterate?
It's just, do I really look that illiterate?
Do I really look that illiterate?
You do.
I'll end you! The nerve of this fucking guy! But, wait a sec. Why do I know that the name is Busujima? Just going on the kanji, Dokujima would be the first reading that comes to mind. I feel like I must have heard it from Kiri at one point. I think it might have been... Oh! Be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, what's wrong?
There's something I gotta double check real quick.
Oh, is this me?
Yep, it's Kiri.
Hello? Oh, sorry. I'll fix that.
Kiri? It's me. Got some time to talk? Or are you already on the clock?
Well, I'm at HQ right now, but I can spare a minute.
You were the one who told me about Busujima, right?
Huh? What's this all about?
I can tell she's caught off guard by my question. Remember when we sorted through those albums together? You laughed so hard at me when I said Dokujima instead of Busujima.
Oh, you mean the lab my mother worked at?
You still have that picture?
It should be in that album. Give me a sec.
Kiri starts looking it up. Photo albums used to be physical books where people kept pictures developed from film, or so I hear. These days, only eccentrics would bother printing them out on actual paper. Kiri sends over a photo taken from her online album.
You mean, you meant this picture, right? The one with everyone in the same shot?
Bingo! I immediately checked the file and... Oh? Kiri, isn't there something off about the data?
Oh, that? It was originally sent via papyrus. So the file you've got there is actually just a copy of the original.
I suddenly have a flash of inspiration. A good sign, seeing how my intuition rarely ever betrays me. Do you still have the papyrus by any chance?
Hold on a second. It should be in this binder over there. Yep, there it is.
That's my Kiri, always keeping things neat and organized.
Let me guess. You want it?
I do.
I'm assuming it's urgent. Okay, I've sent it over via pipe carrier.
Thanks a ton. Love you, Kiri. Kiri could tell I needed this urgently just by the tone of my voice. She reads me like an open book. She probably wants to know why I brought this up out of the blue. I'll tell her later when it's just the two of us. Good luck with the night shift. Make sure to not space out and fall off a pipe runner.
Oh, come on. I'm not a kid anymore. And the same goes for you. Don't do anything too dangerous, okay?
Gee, that's a bit of a tall order. I'll try not to get myself killed, at least. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, good night.
By the time I hang up and start heading back towards the others, the delivery's already been completed. We may both be in the Shinjuku area, but still, those pipe carriers they've got at the military police sure get things done fast. I enter the living room with papyrus in hand. Guess what? I've got an important new lead.
A lead?
Yeah, check this out. I present the photo. It shows 3 rows of people in white coats, standing in front of a prefab building with a sign attached that reads Busujima Lab. Every person in the photo is wearing a name tag. Also, Yukari sits on the left side of the group. I can definitely tell she's related to Kiri. The resemblance is uncanny. However, my attention is instead drawn to the person next to her. It's a middle-aged man standing awfully close to Yukari.
That's Kurushima Michiya. Care to explain why you're showing this to us?
Kiri showed me her mom's album a while ago. I distinctly remember mistakenly reading Busujima as Dokujima.
That's one hell of a coincidence.
When the flames of the Sino-American War engulfed the capital, the University of Tokyo was taken over by the Self-Defense Army. The occupied university was made to focus its efforts on military research along the U.S. Army. That it housed a number of gifted students is hardly anything to be surprised by. However, the fact that Kurushima belonged to the exact same research team as Kiri's mom feels like more than just sheer coincidence. Ryoko, could you look into this papyrus for me?
Of course.
A quick multi-flick to check the image in. Yep, there it is.
Oh, the file seems to have a digital watermark. Its size is also a little unusual.
I knew it. They could have easily just sent us pictures raw data. Meaning there must have been a very good reason why they went out of their way to have it on papyrus. Such as prevent it from being duplicated. Papyrus are outfitted with powerful decryption capabilities. It's why they're used for IDs in notarized documents.
I see. There's some hidden data embedded in this.
What exactly?
I'm not sure. It seems to be password protected. The send date on this should be accurate, right?
June of last year. Wait a second. That's also when Kurushima Michiya went missing from his apartment in Asakusa. Could this be?
What's wrong, Iria?
Zone's voice disrupts my thoughts. Iria lifts her hands and I can see that they're trembling. At her fingertips, a mesh-like network of data shimmers in the colors of the rain.
Wait! I'm starting to remember!
Are you okay? You don't need to force yourself.
This person...
She's pointing at Aso Yukari. In other words, Kiri's mom, who bears a striking resemblance to her daughter.
I think I know her!
Suddenly, the room goes pitch black. A blackout?
Is it Milgram?
No. Our conneries aren't working either. And look, the entire city has gone dark.
Ryoko's right. I look out the window and see the town completely covered in darkness. In other words, whoever is responsible for this didn't mean to single out just our building. Is it a large-scale EMP strike then? But wait, equipment designed to withstand EMP strikes is down too. Milgram may be good, but not good enough to pull off something like this. Even if you were to destroy hot pipes en masse, there'd still be residual heat from all the steam running in them. Even a top-class hacker like Sue would have difficulty doing this. Which leaves us with... Iria? Iria heaves labored moans as her Conry continues emitting a dazzling light just above her fingertips. It's that rainbow-colored tone graph. It's stronger than I've ever seen it.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Is that... Oh, this is me? Okay, sorry.
The tone graph scatters its light around the room, painting our surroundings in its rainbow hue. The wall-mounted screens, the handheld devices, even the papyrus, every single electrical appliance in the room starts pulsating with light in perfectly synchronized harmony. What's more, they aren't just getting repeatedly turned on and off. All the monitors cycle through the complete spectrum of colors. Red, blue, yellow, and so on. Every electronic device in the city has been hijacked, repurposed as a decoration, like the sort you see on a concert stage.
I can hear it.
Hear what?
Is this narration or?
This
From
is
remount. From every TV in every living room. From headphones. And radios alike. From long forgotten speaking toys. To the many broadcast speakers installed around the city. Every single device in Tokyo capable of outputting audio comes to life with it at the exact same time. Substance concept. It has to be.
Is this Subcon?
You mean she's doing all this?
Yeah, she's calling out to me.
Iria! Iria is her balance, stumps forward. I immediately reach out and catch her. I succeed, but she goes completely limp in my arms. Even with Iria having lost consciousness, her tone graph continues to shine and glimmer in the dark. Iria, come on! Talk to me!
Relax. She's just fainted.
Really? I gently lay her down on the sofa.
This happened last time Subcon appeared too. Deliberate recall of her lost memories places quite a strain on Iria. Rather than worry about her, we should instead figure out what's going on.
I clocked her face without a shred of hesitation. So, show some goddamn tact, will ya?
Getting worked up will get us nowhere.
That's not what I mean.
Calm down. Soan isn't entirely wrong, you know.
Soan eyes One and I are on opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to our personalities. We've always had our differences. And this should be nothing new to me. This still pisses me the hell off. Why? Why am I getting this fucked up? For the love of God, shut this goddamn thing up!
Recon comes first. Let's go out into the city and see what...
In that moment, we feel the floor of the agency shaken by what seems like an earthquake. Are we under attack?
I don't think so. That sounded more like a pipe runner falling to the ground.
All the blood draws from my face in that instant. Driven by pure instinct, I rush through the agency's front door. The streets have been thrown into utter chaos. Every machine and electronic device is completely berserk. The cacophony of result of every taxi attempts to ring every taxi toward.
Your voice is coming through as a robot and chopped up.
Oh no. Oh no.
The first oh
It's
no
like
came through clear, but
Peter-
nothing else.
Oh dear. This cacophony must be the result of every public taxi in town sounding its horn. I spot the red pipe runner in front of the building.
I'm actually pulling a night shift today. We're doing maintenance on the pipe runners.
Ethica?
Listen, Zone, I'm counting on you to keep Iria safe. And with that, I dash off into the rainbow-colored streets of Tokyo. Cars running on compressed air have all stopped in their tracks. Judging by the images being projected on their windshields, I'm assuming their ROS have also been hacked. The public network of self-driving vehicles has completely ceased to function. Taxis all around me ignore calls from locals and instead keep blaring their horns. No way in hell I'm driving in this chaos. I keep running through the tumultuous nighttime streets of Shinjuku. We seem to have been right in assuming that pretty much every electronic device had gone haywire. But even as the city is engulfed by Subcon's performance, the residents remain unusually calm. Well, performance may not be the right word, more like a takeover. Her singing can be heard reverberating across every street corner in Tokyo. People stand in silent awe, simply watching as the city takes on a new form. Subcon's song is nothing more than an abstract string of fragmented words, and yet it proves strangely hypnotic. Even I find myself nearly falling into a trance, but I shake the feeling off. Now is not the time. Out of my way! I come across a security robot that started dancing in sync with Subcon's voice. I kick it out of the way and keep on running, fast as a bullet. I spot plumes of rising smoke here and there. pipe runners are rampaging left and right, plummeting to the ground one after another. In the process, they've destroyed a number of hot pipes, causing large amounts of hot steam to leak out onto the streets. An image of Subcon's cherubic face appears in the curtain of white smoke around me. Screw her! Today of all days, Kiri is doing pipe runner maintenance, all the way at the military police HQ. God fucking damn it! I hate that I have to go by fucking foot! And this song, it sounds all gentle and soothing, but it just pisses me off even more! If anything happens to Kiri, I'm going to kick your digital ass back to the Stone Age. The military police HQ is similarly in a state of uproar. Its twin towers light up rhythmically in time with the music, while an image of Subcon can be seen projected. The collective output of a large number of small-scale projectors has created a massive mosaic-like image of Tokyo's very own virtual idol. Several police officers rambling out the building near someone's feet. The mesh network may be down due to jamming, but that's when land comes in handy. Naturally, the entirety of the facility, lights, air conditioning, even defense controlled electronically. So looking into all of them at the same time must have been a shocking experience, to say the least. In their shoes, I probably would have gone to hell there too. Hey, Kazuma!
Ethica, we've got a situation. Subcon has
Where's Kiri?
my satchel. So, let me think.
Kazuma face tensed up.
She said she would be doing pipe runner maintenance.
We hear several screams ring out. The police officers who just escaped from HQ were hit by the scalding hot steam leaking from a destroyed pipe. Meaning, a pipe runner just fell. Terrible feeling grips at my heart. My face goes white as chalk. What if that was...
Ethica, snap out of it. Look over there.
Beyond Subcon's colossal projection and the dense veil of hot steam, I spot a familiar silhouette up on one of the pipes running along the twin towers. Kiri!
She's surrounded by pipe runners. Ethica, wait! Where do you think you're going?
I rush straight into the main building, paying no heed to Kazuma. Just like everywhere else, the entrance hall is also under Subcon's control. Not you assholes again! A group of security bots block my path. They can no longer distinguish between friend and foe. Instead, they simply move their bodies in sync with the music. Piss off! Seeing how they don't even seem to be capable of properly aiming their guns at me, I just hurl the goddamn things aside and dash up the escalator leading to the second floor.
I love the animation of just hands reaching out and shoving it aside.
Once up there, I run into another group of robots that have gone berserk. I don't have time for this shit! I quickly make my way towards the elevator hall before they can point their guns at me. As expected, all the elevators are down. Guess I'm taking the stairs. How tall was this building again? 50 floors? Kiri was pretty high up when I spotted her. Around the 40th floor at least. Get it the fuck out of my way! A security robot comes tumbling down the stairs in front of me. I give his rusted ass a well-aimed kick and continue making my way up. I work out every single day like no one's business. Compared to that, this is nothing. Nothing at all. Easy peasy. Move it, Ethica. You've got 2 good legs, so use them. I've already made up my mind. I'm done having regrets. I ran away from home shortly after graduating from elementary school. The father of the X-Brain. Head of the Close Quarters Martial Arts Training Unit. And the savior of Japan. My old man was the kind of father every little girl dreams of. I used to be proud of him. But then the war ended and he came back home to Japan with an entire row of medals decorating his uniform. They say war changes people, and I guess they're right. My old man became a loathsome figure in my eyes, in the span of a single day. I doubt he was ever particularly amicable as a person. But after he leveraged his wartime accomplishments to obtain a position in the military police, he became crueler and more distant than ever before. It got worse the higher he climbed in the ranks. He told me not to trust people. He told them to use them as pawns. To trample all over them, should they stand in my way. Every time he gave me one of his lectures, I couldn't help but feel like he was also speaking about himself. At times, he taught me with words, at others, his fists. He ignored everything I said. He told me not to be shackled by fleeting emotions and to keep my eyes on the big picture, the future. I told him to piss off. Things got worse later. One day I brought a girl up to my room, and he saw us kissing. He grabbed me by the hair and threw me right out through the window. This was on the 3rd floor, by the way. Can you believe the fucker? I mean, I'd been training my body pretty hard, but imagine if I hadn't. I could have died. I was prepared to kill him in retaliation. Fortunately, Kiri was there to step in between us. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be here today. So there you have it. That's how things are between me and the old man. When Kiri moved into the military police's dorms, I took my chances and ran away from home. I could have never endured living alone with Dad. I genuinely thought I'd rather die in a ditch than stay under the same roof as him. Hell, with nowhere to go, I almost did freeze to death out there on the streets. By some turn of fate, though, Ikatsu found me and brought me into his home. Ever since then, I've been a member of Karasuzumi Living Dead Stalker Agency. I met Ryoko, became friends with Stone and Tokitaka. They accepted me as part of their family. Wait, what was I talking about again? Oh, right! Not having regrets. Honestly, screw regrets. I'd rather die than have regrets. But first, I gotta save Kiri, no matter what. You see, there's something very important I still need to tell her. She's gotta be around here somewhere. Bingo. I've been keeping a mental count of the floors, and I've just reached 40. I look out a window and see Kiri crouched down atop a pipe, some distance away. Kiri! My shout reaches her even through the glass. She turns my way, but does nothing to try and actually come closer. She's sitting there while clutching her leg. Wait, is she injured? Several pipe runners surround her. Their metallic bodies follow the rhythm of Subcon's voice, moving in large spirals atop the network of hot pipes. They're not letting Kiri get to me. I pick up a nearby office plant and throw it at the window, pot and all! The pot causes the window to shake, but leaves no visible mark otherwise. These things are made from ultra reinforced glass that can withstand even a direct hit from one of those huge 20mm rifles. So a water plant ain't gonna do much, I guess. Time for plan B then. I pull out my chainsaw from under my coat and jam it into the glass. This engine lets out an ear-piercing roar. The blade, made from ultra-hard polycrystalline diamond and cemented carbide, begins to eat into the surface of the window. The self-repair glass shrieks as my chainsaw forces its way through it, showering the hallway in bright sparks. With every passing second, the crack in the window grows larger and larger. But it's still not enough! It's the same kind of glass as the one in the Ueno Botanical Garden, meaning it's equipped with an automatic self-repair function. But said function still seems to be active, even under these circumstances. The glass is repaired faster than my chainsaw can tear through it. The runners continue their playful dance beyond the window. Kiri, however, seems like she's starting to be affected by the overwhelming heat emanating from the pipes. I can see her body sway limply. Son of a bitch! I activate overheat mode without so much as giving it a second thought. The chainsaw superconducting motor starts roaring an octave higher. The sheer destructive power of the blade begins to eclipse the window's self-repair function, widening the crack even further. Fucking break already! The glass finally breaks, but so does my chainsaw. I finish the job with a kick and leap out onto the nearest hot pipe.
Ethica!
Kiri! Is your leg okay?
Well, it's seen better days.
Wait for me! I'm coming to get you! The hot pipes encircling the military police HQ aren't sufficiently insulated. Standing on top of them is like being in a sauna. And if that weren't enough on its own, the wind's also howling and all the condensed steam has made the surface of the pipes dangerously slippery. The worst possible scenario for any sort of acrobatics. I start inching across the narrow footing provided by the pipe. Naturally, the pipe runners aren't slowing down one bit. They dance in time with the music, each machine serving as a point in a rapidly shifting geometric pattern. Personally, I'm getting real fucking sick of listening to this piece of shit song. The pipe runners moved in highly unprotectable fashion, utilizing electromagnetic fields to effortlessly glide across the surface of the pipe. Trying to rush past them would be risky, to say the least. Their movements are so complex that even a single miscalculation could easily lead to my death. Having said that, the longer I spend dawdling around here, the higher the chance Kiri might get swept up and run her stance.
Don't come any closer. It's too dangerous.
You know I can't.
Get cut off.
You know I can't do that. I make up my mind. And activate my X-brain.
And that is where I'm going to call it.
Woo! Woo!
Thank you everyone who joined, both to watch and to act.
Always a pleasure, even if I have a damn prosthetic in my mouth that makes things hard to say.
Oof. Rough.
No, I think you can say oof just fine.
Oof!
Yeah, see?
It's
Alright.
other words that give me trouble. Some of which I have no idea beforehand.
It's done.
It's a surprise every single time you want to say something.
It sure is.
Alright, well, we've got, let's see here. What'd you say I send everyone off to go see what Punchy's up to?
Sure.
He's playing Silent Hill, and it says, how fast can you find a toilet in every Silent Hill game? So he might be doing meme speedruns.
Hey, man. Meme runs are always
The bathroom is
fun.
the best room in the house.
Alright. Well, we will be continuing this next week. Until then, may your stories grow ever more interesting. Farewell, everybody!
Bye-bye!
Peace!
Dun, dun.